So guys, do you have any questions? Whatever we have learned yesterday? Anyone? So, which is this one? Okay. Okay, so we have seen the type conversion between int to float and float to int, right? Okay. There is one thing also. Suppose, let me show you one thing. रुको. Yeah. So here, uh, we have seen, right? If it is normal string, okay, then I am able to convert to integer also by using this integer method, right? But let's say, suppose if I have the decimals, uh, so let's say, suppose if I have uh, can anyone tell me what is this number it is?
It's a binary code. It's a binary code.
Yes. This is called binary numbers, right? So binary numbers, if we have, okay, yes, it is a binary code, right? So here, let's say I have one binary number also, right? Now, if I am trying to convert this binary string to a normal integer number, to the decimal string, okay? So we know, right? So tell me, uh, do you know how I can convert these to decimal number? So we have to divide by 2, right? And then with the remainder, I will able to make it, right?
Yes.
Do you know these things?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here I can, so using this int function, okay, I can also able to make that thing. So see, suppose, let's say I'm trying to print the symbol. Here what I need to write is int, okay, so it will take then two parameters. One is that string which I am trying to convert, okay, another one, that another parameter is known as the base, okay. So as I am trying to convert this binary, so that is basically of 2, right? So base 2, right? So here I need to provide the base 2, right? Then if you see what will be the output of this deck variable, you will see I will get D. So this is 10. It is equivalent to what? This 10010 is equivalent to 18. Okay. So I this will convert it to 18. So if I am trying to print this, so see. So let me comment it out all this. Okay, so let me uncomment these things only. Okay, there. I'm able to get the. See, I'm getting 18. Okay, this is also possible. Okay. So I have, so apart from that function also I have some another functions like uh so we have, so I am writing here also. So apart from that, this function also I have other function called ORD function, like hex function is there. Okay, then I have oct function. Okay, so actually if I'm talking about this ORD function, right? So this is actually used to convert a character to an integer. Okay, it is used to convert the character to an integer. Now, what do you mean by converting a character to an integer? So let's see an example. Okay. So let's say, suppose I have a character. Let's say character, character. Okay, equal to. Let's say I have capital A. Okay, and if I am trying to convert this character to an integer, so what do you mean by a integer representation of a character? We have something called ASCII code. Okay, so see, if you try to search there, ASCII code. Okay, ASCII table, right? Mm, where it is, ASCII table, right? Are you able to see the screen, guys? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. So here you can see, if the character is 65, okay, the decimal number, that is the 65, that is known as the ASCII number of this character. Okay, so here you can see A represents 65, capital A, and up to Z, A to Z, that will be from 65 to 90, right? Now, if I'm trying to indicate small a, so that starts indicating from 97, and the Z is indicating to 122, right? Yeah. So 97 to 122, right? And if you're trying to, let's say, trying to find the exact number 0, 1, 2, 0 to 9, so it will starts from the 48 to 57. This is the integer representation or decimal representation of any character, that is called the ASCII number. Okay, now you can see, if you trying to convert this character, let's say I'm trying to convert this character, let's say to integer, then I have to use ORD. Okay, ORD method. So ORD of A. Okay, so let's say I am taking into a variable. Okay, not C. Let's say I'm like taking variable as ASCII. Okay, now if you try not this one, not A, you have to pass the character variable name, right? So if you trying to print here this ASCII variable, you will see. So what is the value of capital A? Tell me, and so capital A means 65, right? So I will get here 65. See, see, I'm getting 65. Understood?
Sir, what is the abbreviation for ASCI?
Huh?
ASCI, what is abbreviation?
What do you think? What is this? Is this an abbreviation or what is this? It, tell me what is this?
Full form, I
ये जो
don't
मैंने
know.
लिखा है DEC STR, what is this?
STR is STR is string.
And ASCII is the ASCII code, so that's why I'm writing as. But it is a variable name. It is not a
Okay.
keyword. DEC.
Okay.
What do you mean by DEC? DEC my decimal number.
Yeah.
What is this character? Character means character, and this ASCII means ASCII code. What I am saying right now.
Okay.
This is called ASCII table, na?
Mhm.
But I am not putting double I because if I put double I, that is the character means it is also a keyword, so we cannot use that. So that's why I'm writing in this way. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
And what is ORD?
sorry,
ORD.
ORD is the function name
Yeah. What the
which
name
is
is?
converting any string type to its integer type.
I'm asking full form, sir. Like, what is ORD
Full
full form?
form, full form. I
Like,
also
I've
forget.
used this ASCII code.
इसका full form I also forgot. ORD full form. Let me see. Hmm, full form कुछ है क्या? Ordinal, short of ordinal. Okay, ordinal. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Now, now the thing is, suppose here you can see in this chart only we have something called hex. So what do you mean by this hex? Hex is meaning of the hexadecimal number for a particular character. Okay. So if you wanted to convert an integer, okay, to an hexadecimal string, okay, that also possible through hex function. So here I have written, right, it is used to convert an integer to hexadecimal string. Okay, so hexadecimal string, let's say suppose if you're trying to convert 56 to hex to its corresponding hexadecimal string. Okay, so you can see you have to see what is the hex number of 56. Okay, so see 56, right?
V. V.
Where it is?
In the year in 86 number. V.
V, this one? No, no, no.
No,
The
no, year also.
56 is And 56 is the hexadecimal number. I am
Yeah.
trying to find integer number to hexadecimal number. Okay, so here 56 maybe so acha 5. Okay, let me find. वो थोड़ा calculation रहती है. That's also hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal from of 56. Okay. Decimal to hexadecimal number. Okay. So if you try to find what is the hexadecimal, hmm, देखो 56 का है 38, right? So it will 38. So hexadecimal string matlab it will come as a 0 cross 38. Okay. So you can see, suppose I'm trying to print. So here you have to use hexadecimal function of 56. Okay. So if you're trying to print this, you will see, देखो 0x38 आया. Okay. So this number and to actually it is converting a string format, so it is showing in this way 0x38. So it is a hexadecimal conversion. Okay. So if you're trying to find the octal conversion, okay, for the same number. So for 56, we have octant of 70. So it will show 0 O 70. So 0 O is stands for octant. Okay. So octant representation is showing in this way. See, print uh, the OT octant of 56. Okay. So that number is 70, right? So that number is showing in this way. So 0 O O stands for octant, okay, and it will start. So as it has to complete the four character means four characters, okay. So that's why it will show you in this way. So O070. If you're trying to print this, see O070 it is showing. Okay. So these are the things basically. Okay, and suppose let's say the complex. Okay. So if you're trying to convert, so we have another method called complex number, right? Okay. So in the complex number, okay, so I have need to write one thing. This complex number actually taking two things. Okay. So what is a complex number? Can anyone tell me?
Uh, it's square root number AI.
Sorry.
It's AI plus BJ or something.
Yes. If we trying to represent any number in a form of a plus bj or a minus bj, where a and b is the real part and the j is the imaginary part, right? So we have two things in the complex number. One is called real part, another one is called the imaginary part. So we have to take two parameters, real and imaginary also. Okay. So let's say uh, suppose I am taking real equal to 20, okay, and imaginary part is let's say 2, okay. So if I'm trying to convert this, so I need to write complex of real and Need to pass the imaginary, right? Okay. So actually means this real part means, so what it will going to show basically, if I'm trying to print this, it will show me in this way. So imaginary of 2 means is not the means, it is also the real part, but this part is along with the imaginary part, right? So that's why I'm writing in this way. So it will show me 20 plus 2j. This is the value of a and b basically. If I'm not, so better if I try to write not a and b, if I try to write a and b here. So I need to pass a and b. Okay. So it will give, so if a is 20 and b is 2, then it will give you in this way. So if you're trying to print this, see the output. It will printing 20 plus 2j. Okay. This is the conversion into complex number, right? Uh, Now we have seen that if I am trying to convert any character to an integer, means this corresponding ASCII code, then I have to use ORD. With if I need this vice versa, means if I am trying to convert any uh, means number to its corresponding character, means if I am trying to convert any ASCII code to its corresponding character, okay, then how I can do it? So for that we have something called another method that is called CHR, character. So let's say suppose uh, see the character code. Okay. So suppose uh, here let me, I need to get the H value, okay, as an output. So I need to find what is the character representation for this ASCII number 72. So how I can find it? I need to find in this way. Let me print. So here a method called CHR. Okay, so in this CHR method, you have to pass 72. So this will convert ASCII code to character. So let me write here. Convert ASCII to the character. Okay, so 72. So see if I'm trying to run. See, I'm getting H for this. Understood? Guys, are you understood what I'm saying?
Sir, you wrote CHARAC, right? For character.
Huh? CHA?
RAC, right? For character.
And that is a variable name. It is not a keyword. ये सब क्या है जो you can write x also.
Acha.
Okay, these are variable name. You can write anything. You can write a, but मैंने बोला था कि do not follow like a write a b c. You have to write a valid name. Valid name means meaningful name. So that just seeing that name you will able to understand what is its purpose. Okay. So what is
Okay, sir.
DEC purpose? It is getting the decimal number. That's why I'm writing DEC. So what is this AAC means? It is getting the ASCII number of this corresponding character. Okay. That's why. It is a variable name. You can give any name. It
Okay,
is
sir.
not a keyword. Okay. जो keyword है जैसे CHR, this is a keyword. You cannot change this name. If you're trying to change its name, it will give you an error because it is a predefined thing. Okay. Now, चलो. और कुछ है और कुछ है. Okay. Suppose if you wanted to convert anything to a string type, let's say, so we have seen, right? देखो, suppose we have seen here this, suppose if you trying to convert, let's say I have a number, let's say I have a number, let's say P. So don't give is, so P means actually I'm giving a name, that's why. But this has to, don't give in this way like a P, A, B, C. It is doesn't give you a meaningful name, right? So that's why you have to give a meaningful name. So let's say, suppose instead of giving P variable name, I have to give a variable name called uh, str format. Let's say I'm writing form, okay? So what I need to write is here, let's say I have, no, I'm writing integer form, okay? Let's say I'm writing 20. Okay? Now, if I converted, if I'm trying to convert this 20 number into a string format, means I need to convert it to in this way, in this way. Okay, then how I can do it? So we have a method called str. Okay, and here I need to pass this informed. Okay, and if you're trying to print this, okay, so you will get, I think, that as an output. Okay, let me show. What is happening? Acha. Why it is showing? Because it is a callable object. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm not able to print anything now. Sorry. Ruko. This will not give you a return. So let me write. Then I need to print it. Okay. Oh, let me try this thing. Why am writing just a minute. Why I'm getting an error? I will not get an error. Any error. Why I'm getting? Let's see. Just a minute. Hmm. Mm.
Capital S maybe. STR.
No, no, sorry.
Capital S.
No, no.
No?
See, if I write capital S, okay, देखो. See, you have to understand these things. Why am I not write capital S? There is nothing called capital S STR. You can see whatever I have, this STR only. This is keyword. Means I cannot make a as name as per my suggestion. Okay,
Oh, correct, correct.
this is the predefined thing, which is Java means Python already defined. So I
Python.
have to use it. Ah,
Okay,
okay. So why
okay.
it is not giving? It has to giving. Let's see why it is not giving. It should give. क्या गलती कर रहा हूँ एक सेकंड देखते हैं रुको. See, देखो, they are also converting the same way. I think. See, they have a number that's a float number. Okay, so if you write 6 here, okay? And if you're trying to print, see, you will get the 6. They whatever they did, I also did the same, right? देखो. But why I'm getting an error? String object here, object is scalable. ये तो आना नहीं चाहिए यहाँ पे. Why it is coming? Hmm. Okay, okay. अरे यार. Got it, got it, got it. क्या हुआ ना मैं कहीं इसीलिए प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. What is क्या why it is not getting. देखो गलती मैंने क्या किया. मैंने एक वेरिएबल भी str टाइप का ले लिया है. So he will not identify this str is that keyword or this str is a predefined function. That is a problem. अरे यार. That is a problem. Okay. So you need to write inform. Now you will get the output. See, you're getting this out. So if you're trying to, so how do you identify this 20 is a integer format or a string format, right? So what you need to do, you have to see the type of this C. So type C, right? So you will find this C is giving us you string type. Sorry, JavaScript में है ना, तो function है. See, it is showing you the str. Understood?
I have, excuse me, I have one question. If you go
Yes,
back to
yes.
the previous str where you have the binary one, can you do some other way also because you put in quotations? So it's making it a string character, right? The
String character,
10010.
right?
So is there
Yes.
some other? So this can be a string, right? So how is it? Because you're using the function int to convert it, right? So is there like if you
Uh,
take the
so
strings out, can still be done?
so see, what is the thing is what is the purpose of int? Tell me.
So it's
What
convert
is the
making it integer, making it integer,
making an integer? Whom it's going to make?
or the string variable upstairs.
No, any other type, not in string type. That
I mean here is a string, right? str1 is a string.
that's fine. That's fine. But the thing is, you have. So what is the purpose of this int method? It will convert other type to string type, any other type apart from string integer type. Okay, it will convert that type to a integer type, right? So I will
Right.
take other type as a string type basically. You can take
Oh,
any
okay.
other type also. Okay, so
Okay.
this is I'm taking as another type. Let's say it is I'm taking as a string value. So
Mhm.
now what I need to do is this string I need to convert to an integer, right? And I have to perform based on the operations, right? Based on the
Operation.
base
Okay.
operation, right?
Base idea. Okay. Okay.
Operation name yes. For that I have to pass 2. That means it will have to convert me to a decimal number. 2 stands for the base 2 means trying to convert into a decimal
Base.
number.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
got it.
that's I'm
Okay.
trying to perform binary to decimal. So
Got
that
it.
I'm getting.
Okay. So if you want to
Got it?
convert to some other base, then you put like, for example, base 10. Then you can put 10
Yes.
instead of 2, right?
Yes. You have
Okay.
to put 10. You have to put 10.
Or E for the
Okay.
exponent, right?
Yeah, see, suppose you have to convert it to hexadecimal or 16 kind
Mhm.
of thing. So you have to
I
put
see.
16 in
Got it.
that way.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Any other question, guys? So please make sure. So at that day I have told you, right? So you cannot use any predefined keywords as a variable name. That is my mistake in here. So str is already predefined function, right? So that I'm trying to use as a variable name. So that is not correct. So that's why you will face this kind of problem. Okay. So please make sure you have to write a name that has to be separate from the predefined keywords in Python. Okay. Got it, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's come to the new topic. Okay. Chalo. So we have to, okay. Today we are going to learn something called operators. Okay. Let me create the another one. Operators. Okay. Operators in Python. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. So what do you mean by an operator? Okay. So what do you mean by an operator? Okay. So actually, in programming language, I can say that an operator is an symbol. Okay, it is a symbol that is applied to some operands. Okay, so we have two things. One is called operator. One is called operand. Means that operator has to apply on the operands. Okay, to perform certain action. So let's say this it is a symbol which is applied on the operands or variables. Operands, okay, to perform the tasks. So to perform certain task or certain operation. Okay. So let's say suppose I am trying to write a equal to 10, okay, and b equal to 20. Now if I wanted to write c equal to a plus b, okay, so this a is the operator which is trying to sum these two digits, two value, right? One is a, another one is b. Okay, so this a is here. I can write this plus sign, right? So here it is the operator, and a or b are called operand. Okay. So so the here the plus symbol is signifying is used for adding two numbers here, right? So what we need to, so these are called the operators. So we have if I'm trying to classify the operators, whatever present in Python, we have something called, let's say, I am writing classification of the operator. Okay. So first I can say one is called unary operator. So what do you mean by this unary operators? Okay. So when the unary means it is a single. Okay. So as this name signified, it is applied on a single operands. It applied on single operands. Okay. Then it is called the unary operator. Okay. So let's, for an example, I'm trying to write, uh, for example, I'm writing minus 5. Okay. So here tell me what is the operator. So operator is the what? Operator is the minus here, right? And operand is 5, right? So this is called unary operator here. Here minus will be treated as a unary operator. Let's say suppose I have one thing called plus plus. Okay, plus plus 5. So plus plus 5, it's also treated as a unary operator because it is applied on a single operand, that is 5 here. So okay, so this is the unary operator. Then another thing we have called binary operator. So binary means, as the name suggests, it is applied on the two operands. Okay, applied on two operands. So as we have already have seen, right? I'm writing a plus b, right? So here plus will applied on two operands. Okay, that is one is a, another one is b. Now here plus will be treated as a binary operator. Okay. Now I have another thing called ternary operator. So when it's applied on three operands, that is known as the ternary operator, right? So here actually we what are these three operands basically? Okay, so the three operands are, one is condition, another one is true or success value, true or success value, and the third one is false or fail value, fail value. Okay, so how I can write this? Okay, so if I'm trying to write in a uh, syntactical way, so I need to write x equal to, okay, first I need to write this true value. Okay, then I need to write, if I need to put the condition. Okay, else I need to write the false value. Okay, this is my syntax. Okay, चलो एक एग्जांपल देखते हैं, ठीक है? Suppose let's say I am trying to write let's say mm, okay, suppose I am taking a variable, okay, is a 20, right? So what I need to do is, my thing is, uh, if this number is a string type, okay, then I have to show this value, okay, and if it is not string type, then I need to show 0. Okay, so how I can perform? Try to understand the question first. If x is a string type, str type, then I will print x value, else I need to print 0. Understood these things, guys? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So how I can do that? Okay. So suppose I am let's say try to take a variable, let's say output or result. Let's say I'm writing result. Okay. Result equal to, okay, so first I need to write the true value. So what is the true value? That is x, right? X. Okay. Now I have to write if condition. So what is the condition here? If uh, writing type of uh, let me write type of the x. Okay. Here I need to say यहाँ पे actually just need to tell कि double equals to mean actually I'm trying to check that I will uh, show you ki what is the meaning of double equal to. It is I'm trying to put a condition ki if the type of x, okay, is string type. Okay, so let me write str type. Okay, then what I need to write is else I need to write 0. Okay, and here I need to print the x. देखो, so print I'm trying to result print कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है. What will give you? Suppose if this condition satisfied, if the condition is satisfied, then it will return the x value to this result. Okay. If the condition is not satisfied, then it returns zero with this zero value to this result. Okay. So if I'm trying to print it here, see it will give me 20. Okay. Let's say suppose if I'm writing 20 as an integer. So now this condition will not going to satisfied, right? Now this type of 20 is not str type. So it will false, right? Now I will get this zero value. So see if I'm execute this, see I'm getting 0. Understood these things or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. No question, right? Okay. So no, so see, based on that operands, okay, we have classified this operator into three types. One is unary operator, another one is binary operator, another one is ternary. Now, if I am trying to classify the same operator based on that performance by our operations, right? We have classified in different way. So this is the I'm writing based on the operand, based on the number of operands basically. Okay, I have classified in three types. Okay, now based on the operation, okay, I can classify this operator into various ways. So one is called arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator. Okay. Okay. So arithmetic operator, right? So what do you mean by this arithmetic operator? So these are the operator which are used to perform arithmetic operation. So it is used to perform arithmetic operation. Okay. So arithmetic operations like it will like addition. I need to perform addition, subtractions, right? Subtraction, then multiplication, multiply. Basically, I'm writing short form multiply, multiply. Okay, subtraction. Sorry, multiply. Okay, then I can write. I can perform the division. Okay, and also if I'm trying to find the remainder also, that is also possible in this arithmetic operations. Okay, so this addition we have to perform, we have to use these plus operator, right? For subtractions I need to use the minus operator, right? For multiply I need to use asterisk, right? This asterisk. And for division I need to use this operation.
Modulus.
Okay, but one thing that is there, that is called modulus operation or remainder operations. Okay, so for that I have to use percentage. Okay, so what do you mean by that? Okay, chalo dekhte हैं थोड़ा. Uh, Suppose let's say I have two numbers. Let's say a equal to 20 and b to, let's say, mm, 10. Okay, sorry, 10. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to perform, let's say, sum. Okay, if I'm trying to perform sum, then what I need to do is I need to write a plus b. Okay. If I'm trying to perform subtractions, right, then what I need to do is I need to write a minus b. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to perform multiplication, right? So for that I need to write a asterisk b. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to perform subtractions, right? Subtractions, right? So for what I need to use, I need to use a divided by b. Here I will get, so if I'm trying to divide this 20 by 10, I will get the output as 2. Okay. Here I will get the output as 2, right? This is the divisor I am getting as a return. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to perform the remainder, okay, then what I need to do, I need to perform a module b. Okay. So what is happening here when I'm trying to divide 10 by 20, what is the remainder? The remainder is 0, right? Because it will, because 20 is totally divisible by 10, right? So that's why there is no remainder will be there. So the remainder will come as 0. So here I will get the return as 0. Okay, so this is the functionality of the arithmetic operators. So if I'm trying to print some, right, if I'm trying to print subtractions, right? If I'm trying to print the value of multiplication, the triangle, trying to print the division. Sorry, this is what, right, it should be division. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so this is the division, right? Okay, and the other thing is I need to get the remainder. Okay, If I'm trying to see the output, you will get no. Let's say I'm writing arithmetic operation. So let's see. So see arithmetic operation. So 20 plus 10. The summation result is 30. Now 20 minus 10. The subtraction result is sorry 20 plus 10. The addition result is 30, right? The 20 minus 10, that is the subtraction result is 10. 20 into 10, the multiplication result is 200. 20 divided by uh, 10, right? So that number actually I'm getting as a float. Okay, everything I'm getting integer type, but when I'm trying to perform flow division, automatically the default return type should be float here. Okay, but if for other case, I will get a basic integer type. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to perform that modulo operation means it will return me the remainder. So, as this 20 is completely divisible by 10, so that's why there will be no remainder. So that's why I'm getting a remainder as a 0. So see, last time getting 0. Understood these basic operations, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone understood, right?
Yes.
Okay. Should I continue for more 10 minutes or let's connect tomorrow? What is your opinion?
Continue.
One
You can
person say
continue.
continue.
You can continue.
Okay. Everyone, there is
Continue, sir.
another thing, just relational operator I need to complete today. Then from the next operator, I need to proceed with the next day. Okay. So there is another thing called relational operator. Relational operator. So what do you mean by this relational operator? So these are the operator which are used to check for some relation. Okay, like whether it is a greater than or some value, whether it is a greater than equal to or value. So this kind of uh, relation, if I need to check between two operands, okay, two or more operands, then I need to use the relational operator, right? So I'm writing it is used to check some relation between the operands. Relation between the operands. Operands. Okay. Now there is one thing. Sorry, I have mistake. Now we can see when I'm trying to divide any number. Okay. Suppose a by b. Okay. By default, I am getting integer value. I'm getting 2.0. But I want that has to return an integer type. So for that, I have to write. There is another thing called, instead of the single division you have to write integer division. Okay, so therefore integer division, let's say I'm writing div int. Okay, division of integer. Okay, so for there you have to write double slash. Okay, so if you trying to print here this, you will get integer type of data. diff of int. Okay, so here you can see, so this come as a float type, right? But this diff of int come as an integers type. You can see now it is showing as 2 here. So now it is 2.0. Here it will see we are getting 2. So that is the integer type. Understood this point? Guys? And one thing also I have missed, that is for the exponent. Okay, suppose you have to use, suppose you have to get what is the, let's say I have a power. Okay, so let's say P I am writing. So let's say 2. Okay, so if I'm trying to find what will be the value of 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 2 means I am multiplied 2 tens, 10 into 10, right? So 10 power 2 means 100. So how I can write the exponent, that you were someone saying that is not exponent, but I'm trying to write the some power of it, right? So we have direct function of power also, but if we trying to write as an arithmetic operations, I can also able to write it here. So Python give me liberty. Okay, let's say suppose I need to get the power value, power result. Okay. So power result, how I am able to write? I have to use two asterisk, a asterisk b. So this will not a asterisk b. Suppose this a not a asterisk c. So this will means 20 to the power. It's not c actually. I have p na p. So 20 to the power 2. So that means what is the value of 20 to the power 2?
400.
400, right? Yes. I will get the 400. So see, I'm trying to print. Uh, see, I'm getting 400. Okay. So this way you will able to write this. Okay. Now, okay. Okay. Now the relational operator, right? So in the relational operator, we have suppose let me write uh, for relational operator, right? Let's say I'm trying to write relational operator. We have something. So suppose I have, let's say I have two variable. Okay, let's say number one equal to, let's say I'm putting 13. Okay, and number two I'm putting 7. Okay, so let's say I need to check whether this number one is more than number two or not. Okay, so for that we have something called greater than. So this greater than of num2. Okay, so if it is, so if the number one, so whatever I am writing in the left hand side, okay, that it is checking whether left hand side is more or this right hand side or not. So this is the meaning greater than. Okay, so 13 is more than 17. Yes, if it is correct, if the condition satisfied, it will return me a true value. So if I'm trying to print it, it will give me true value. See, it will give me true. Yes, relational. Okay. Now, suppose I have another thing called that is called greater than equal to. Okay. So let's say suppose I'm writing number 3 equal to 13. Okay. Again I'm writing. Okay. So let's say suppose I'm writing. So see, I have another thing called greater than equal to. Okay. So greater than equal to means it is checking either greater or equal. I'm writing here. It is checking either this or equal. Equal means similar or not. Okay. So here you can see, yes, 13 is greater than 7, right? So that's why here also I'm getting true. But if I'm trying to print, let's say num1 greater than equal to num3. So here it is for greater it is not satisfied, but for equal, yes, it is satisfied. Then also I'm getting true value. Okay. So both are giving me true. So if I'm trying to see the output, you can see I'm getting true. So this is true because first condition is satisfied. But here actually or is there, means either greater or equal. Okay, so if any of these is satisfied, then also it become true. If it is greater only, then also it's true. If it is equal only, then also it getting true. So for this is the thing. Okay, so and similar like we have something called less than. Less than is the opposite of greater than. Okay, so if I'm trying to write num1 less than num2, that means it is checking whether num1 is smaller than num2 or not. But here it is not, right? So that's why if condition satisfies, return true value. Else if the condition not satisfied, it returns false values. So here you can see this condition is not satisfied. This num1 less than num2 is not satisfied. So that's why I'm getting here false value. See, I'm getting false value. In opposite way, I will get a true value. Means if I'm trying to write num2 less than of num1, then it is true, right? Because I'm getting true. As there is this one is also there, so I have also the similar way less than equal to is also there. Okay, print num2 less than equal to num1. Okay. It is also checking either less or equal. Okay, understood? Okay, and another thing, we suppose I need to check only equal. So for equal, I have to use double equal to. Okay, so suppose num3 equal to num1. It is check both are equal or not. Both are equal or not. Okay, if equal, then return true. If equal, then return true. else it's return false. Okay. And another thing, suppose I need to check it is not equal. Okay. So let's say I'm writing print num1 is not equal num2. Okay. So this means it is checking both are not same, then it return true. If I'm trying to execute it, you will see the output. See, the first one, yes, it is true. The second one, because of the getter there, it is going true. For the third one, because of that equal, it is going true, right? But the third one, no, it is not true. Okay, so that's why I'm getting false. Then it is true. Then this num2 less than num1 is basically because of that less than only, right? So if I wanted to check both are equal or not, num3 and num1, yes, it is equal. So that's why I'm getting true. Num1 is not similar with the num2. So I'm getting true. So this is checking whether it is not same or not. If not same, then it return true. Understood, everyone? Or everyone? Have you understood, guys, this point? This relational operator? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
Sir, last one, you're using a symbol, right? Exclamation.
Yes, the exclamation I'm using. So this is for actually the exclamation equal. So this is means not equal.
Okay.
So if trying to use double equal, that means I need to check whether that things are equal or not. You can see in that where example I have shown that ternary operator. In the ternary operator, I'm trying to see now whether this type of x, okay, is string or not. So this is, that's why I'm using this double equal. Okay, so if I'm not trying to use it is not string, then what I need to write? I have to write this. So, so initially now it is giving me the true result. Okay, now I'm checking whether x is not str. If it is not str type, then it will print. Condition will getting changed. Understood? What is the meaning of not and double equal?
Got it.
Okay, chalo. So okay, so I'm winding the for today. Let's see you tomorrow. Okay, chalo, bye.
Hey, can we get a link shared?
Which link?
The link for the recording.
A link for?
The recording for today. I came a bit late today.
So for recording session, you need to connect with Hari. He has that. I do. I also means do not have that session. Means I am started the recording session, but that file he is getting.
Okay, thank you. I will
Try
check
to
it.
connect. Hari. Chalo. Bye.